Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Bobby D, and I'm back again with another hot, juicy video. And as always, I'm joined by the Spoiled Hair Consultant in Texas, Steve Cook.
Bobby.
Thanks for being on my channel, Steve. You're looking pretty buff in that shirt, but I think you're about to rip out of it, man.
If you know about that. Got a ways to go, right?
But yeah, thanks Steve for being on here. And you know, when Steve's here, we always talk about hair. And yeah, also his own channel at Defeating Hair Loss, you know.
Defeating Hair Loss.
Making an appearance every so often. Great channel, lots of content, so check that out as well. And Steve, you know, I've had some friends ask me, you know, we were out, you know, grabbing drinks. They were asking, you know, about microneedling and derma-rolling. And I've already made a video about microneedling before in the past with you. But what are your thoughts on both of them? And is that something, you know, you should consider doing?
Well, great question, Bobby. And, you know, thanks for having me back again. Great channel. I've been checking it out lately.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, very cool. So, you know, this is something out there that's been used. Microneedling has been used in different med spas, cosmetic clinics, plastic surgery clinics. It really comes from the female, I want to say the female side. It's not really female specific, but more women are going in and having things done to their face and whatnot. It's always been that way when it comes to facial, and they create pinpoint bleeding, which is an inflammatory reaction, and then they kind of pair that with some sort of an injectable treatment or whatnot, whether it's what they call the vampire therapy, where they're putting PRP in the face and whatnot. The microneedling part of that is what creates an inflammatory reaction. So what I've learned in the industry is that kind of like is your spark, or your, you know, when you're having a barbecue on a weekend and you go to turn on the gas and you hit that button and, you know, it starts up. So you're cooking your hamburgers and hot dogs. And that's kind of what happens when you kind of ignite an inflammatory reaction in a cascade of stem cells. So that has always been the case in, you know, the different techniques that different clinics use, from, you know, I'll say male and female when it comes to, you know, helping us out with our wrinkles and all that kind of stuff. As far as derma-rolling goes, that's been something, and we talked about on this channel before, but happy to do it again in regards to, you know, anything that works, I'm a fan of. We both know that, right? I do not discriminate, okay? If somebody out there is doing some derma-rolling once a week and they're using topical minoxidil and they're growing all their hair back in a bald head, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic, please let us know, because basically I have to be very careful. I don't want to spin wheels like mine were spun, and I don't want to give you guys advice out there on what something may work or may not work and have you tried and waste all your time. So from an anecdotal standpoint, and that's what this is, using a, you know, derma roller and creating some sort of a, you know, tiny pinpoint bleeding on your scalp, and doing that not too often because it can cause scar tissue. But however they instruct you to do that, I haven't actually researched it yet. I should, and I will. And I have heard from different patients that I talk to that it's something that they like, because they feel confident that wherever they got this information from, you know, it promised them some good results. So what I haven't heard back yet is, hey, look at my before, look at my after. I haven't had that, and that bothers me, because as you watch Bobby's channel, Defeating Hair Loss, it's all about kind of presenting your case to the jury, right? If a cosmetic clinic shows you a young lady who's 42 years old and she's been in the sun a little while and she's got some wrinkles, and now they do some microneedling and they do some injectable PRP and she looks phenomenal, that's a before and after that I'm pretty sold on, right?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
However, we have to show it with hair as well. So until I see before and after photos, and let's just say 10 of examples of some really significant diffuse thinning, and after these treatments of, let's say, 6 months, the hair responds really well, then we'll be all over it. We'll be recommending it to everybody, because there's no one size fits all. Hair loss sucks. Is it okay I say that on this channel?
Yeah, it's fine.
And, you know, I'm just trying to help you. So those are my thoughts on, you know, kind of where the microneedling was born out of, and how it kind of morphed from, you know, licensed cosmetic and plastic clinics into now something that I call kind of like internet vogue, where it's always something that we're looking for in the hair industry that's new and different and can help.
Awesome, Steve. Well, appreciate you dropping some more knowledge bombs on us like you do every week. So appreciate it. And as always, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Also, check out Defeating Hair Loss to see this stud on there all the time. And we will see you next time.